Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PEC24 Halloween Expo panel. So this panel is mainly going to be focused on the Halloween Expo toward the end, but before we get to that, we have a couple good and surprising announcements that we're happy to share with you guys regarding the group overall. But before we get to that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Disney Diamond 15. I'm the owner and creator of TPR Informer and the owner of PEC. And we also have Cedar right here in the middle, who's the event organizer here for PEC and the co-owner of Team TBM and Movie World. And there on the end, we have Panda, who is the director of PEC and the co-owner of Team TBM and Movie World. So with all that being said, let's switch it over to Cedar to give us info on some of the expansions that we have here at Park Expo Collective coming soon.
Awesome, thank you very much. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Park Expo Collective, which for short is PEC. And I'm going to be talking about the expansions and a little bit of information about what it is and what we're doing with it. So we want to expand PEC so it's beyond theme parks. What we don't want is the event to only be based around amusements, rides, and theme parks. So we're looking at hopefully opening it up to other groups, other people, and also people that aren't involved with the theme park or fun fair community. So we want to open the collective to all conventions, all expo groups, and pretty much anyone that wants to be with our group, be a part with us, and basically allow us to help them. So the idea we had was to do Park Dev Expo, which will come early next year. And it's similar to this current event, which is the PEC24 Expo, but it's going to be aimed at everyone, including people that aren't just in the theme park community. So we're going to open it to any developer on Roblox, any game on the platform, and basically allow it to be as open as possible. And it will allow anyone to join us. And we can't wait to do it. And overall, we hope it's going to work really well. But we will be releasing more information about it a little bit later on as we approach the new year. So what I'm going to do now is pass back on to TPR Informer, and they're going to finish off the next couple slides.
All right. So yes. So like Cedar just said, we're expanding to sort of represent all expo and convention groups to be able to join the collective. But like, what does that mean? So obviously our group is the Park Expo Collective. So we really want to emphasize that collective. We don't want it to just be us in our group. We want it to be other expo and convention groups who work within our group. So sort of think of PEC as a group of groups, per se, is how I like to think about it. It does mean, though, that we have zero involvement in how a group's event is run. That is not what PEC is about. PEC is about giving a platform to those involved in the expo and convention community on Roblox. And one thing that comes with that is becoming an PEC official member. And we are super happy to announce that the first official member of the Park Expo Collective outside of just PEC itself is going to be Monster Mash Roblox, as we are finalizing a deal with them based around their convention, MonsterCon, which actually starts running next weekend, or close to the end of next week, running into the weekend, June 15th to June 20th. So we're super happy to be working with them on that. And yeah, so and it's going to be great for us leading into our Halloween Expo, which is sort of where I wanted to connect the dots there. But yeah, we're super excited to have Monster Mash Roblox working with us. And leading into that, I will hand it on over to Panda to discuss a little bit more info on the upcoming Halloween Expo.
Thank you for that. So as you can see from the slide now and from the side panels, we do have another PEC event coming up. So in September 28th to the 29th, we'll be running the PEC24 Halloween Expo, dedicated to everything sort of Halloween related. So while this maybe some might think of this as being very similar to MonsterCon, there is quite a big difference in the sense that everything that happens at PEC will be more around sort of what already exists and what's maybe coming in sort of, the next sort of couple of weeks, whereas MonsterCon's more focused around future things happening. So that's one of the sort of key differences between MonsterCon and PEC. There's also a lot of benefits that we'll provide to people when they in this one. So you get to showcase a Halloween event during the 2024 season. You get your own booth, similar to how people have in this one, and so on and so on and so forth. You get there's a lot of good things available during this event. And with that said, it is now live on the Roblox events site. So make sure you sign up ready for that. Applications for this particular event will open in the coming weeks, so don't panic. There'll be plenty of time to apply. So that said, I'm going to hand back over to PR, and I think that will bring us nicely to the end.
Yeah, so we are super excited to be bringing the PEC Halloween Expo to you guys. And with that, you will be receiving more info on how to sign up for booths and conferences a bit later on. In the next coming weeks, we'll release some more info on it. But with that, I do want to open it up to some questions, if there are any. You can just shoot them into the game chat, or you can shoot them into the Q&A tab there on the Creator Events page. So it looks like our first question is, when will applications open for this event? So like I was saying, there will be more info available soon on that, but it will be very soon in the next coming weeks. You'll get some info. And one thing I forgot to mention, we will actually have a banner up at MonsterCon, so you'll be able to see a little bit of us there too. But yeah, the booths and conference forms will open up very soon.
One of the other questions coming through is, PEC Expo has lots of cool things. Will there be cool things at the Halloween Expo?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be very similar, but also very different at the same time. So, for instance, like, it's still going to be booths. And that's the big thing that's obviously not going to change. But the big difference is that PEC Halloween Expo is geared specifically toward showing off haunt events for the fall 2024 season. So, like, for instance, that Movie World has their Fright Nights coming up. So Movie World is going to make a booth all about Fright Nights. It's going to be all about previewing you to their event, basically in order to entice you to maybe want to go check it out. So that's sort of the idea. So you're sort of getting like these little mini haunt events in and of itself to sort of preview you on what the experience can be like at the event, and sort of how we've been advertising it as a showcase hub for all fall events, because that's really what it is, and that's really what we want to make the event stand out with.
Awesome. And one of the other questions coming through is PEC Halloween Expo for theme parks that host Halloween events too?
That is exactly it. It's for we're mainly advertising it at the fall, or at the haunt community, but obviously theme parks like Movie World are theme park groups that have haunt events. So we're really advertising it as anybody who has haunt events for the fall 2024 season and beyond, once we have this event go on for hopefully many years to come.
Awesome. I think that's all the Q&A questions. I'm just having a look everywhere. I think that's all of them.
All right. Well, awesome. Well, we appreciate you all coming out. If you have any more questions, you can just shoot us that question up on Discord. And we are so happy to have you guys here at the PEC24 Expo. Be sure to stick around for the IHM Studios panel, which is starting in about 45 minutes. And right after that, we have the PEC Awards, which are going to be going on. So be sure not to miss out on that. But thank you, everybody, for coming, and we hope you have a great rest of your day here at the PEC24 Expo.